What it do? What it do? I see we got three real homies in the crib. Welcome to Points Blank Travel. And the passcode to success on the entire Points Blank network is 247365. Meaning we stay grinding 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, 365 days a year. As you can see from the thumbnail, we're going to be talking about some of the top cards for holiday spending. It is the holiday season. I was looking at some of the Black Friday numbers, and that was one of the biggest spending times in my lifetime and probably a lot of our lifetimes. So, hey, man, without any further ado, I'm going to get ready to go ahead and bring myself up in here. Was looking for something, can't seem to find it. And without any further ado, what is going on, everybody? Welcome to Points Blank Travel. I am your boy Rod, and on this channel, we talk about credit cards, we talk about points, we talk about miles, we talk about cash back and how to travel around the world or around the country for little or no money out of your pocket. If there's something you're interested in, do your boy a favor. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. Hit that thumbs up button. Hit that notification bell next to subscribe. Make sure you select all so you don't miss out on future videos and live stream. Now that we got all that out of the way, hope everybody's having a great day. I see we got Cooking with Love and More. My man from the DF Dub is in the house. We got Why Loves to Motivate. And before I get started, let me share something with y'all real quick. Make sure you go down to the description and check out my link for extra wallets and bags. It is currently Cyber Week sale is going on, and I just became an affiliate with them. And as you can see, they have the next generation of wallets. One of the issues that I have with my current wallet or any wallet that I carry, which typically carries 8 cards, is I know what the cards are. I can see them, but I may have to pull out 2 cards to get to my third card. To give you a prime example, I have the City Custom Card, actually the Discover card, the Freedom Unlimited card that I have my Business Gold, but I use my Business Gold more than any other card. So I have to take out the Discover It, then I have to take out the Freedom Flex, and then I'm finally to the American Express Business Gold, where if you have an extra wallet, all you have to do is press the button on the side. All the wallets come up and you can pull out the wallet you need. Just wanted to share that with you. My link is down in the description below. All right, enough of that. Let's get down to business, man. We got 3 real homies in the crib. I am broadcasting from the DFW area. If this is your first time here, let me know where you're tapping in from. If it's your 31st time, let me know where you're tapping in from. So let's talk about holiday spend. I'm going to go over 5 cards, but I'm actually going to replace the 5th card with my choice for the 5th card. And I'm going to tell you exactly why I'm going to replace that card. I'm not just going to replace it, but I'm going to tell you why. And it's got something to do with the numbers. Let me go ahead and share my screen. We're going to jump right down into it. One of the things I do want to get away from is taking all day with these. Let me get over here and get where I need to be. All right. The first card on the list is the Bank of America Customized Cash Rewards Credit Card. That is a mouthful, ladies and gentlemen. What's going on with CJ and Sharice? Hey, man, I hate to interrupt what I was just saying, but if you want to see a great interview, go over and check out Sticks in Charge. CJ and Sharice just finished interviewing him on their channel, CJ and Sharice, and it is Social Dead, episode 3 of season 3. What's up, we in the building? What's popping, chat? So that Bank of America Customized Cash Rewards card, I'm going to go over these cards, and I'm going to tell you, most of these cards are fairly easy to get. I'm not saying you're going to have a 400 credit score and get them, but they are pretty much easy to get. Annual fee. These cards are going to be attractive because if I'm not mistaken, only one of them has an annual fee. Don't hold me to that yet. It could be 2, but I'm pretty sure it's only 1. The welcome offer with the B of A Customized Cash Rewards card is you'll earn $200 cash bonus after spending $1,000 in purchases in the first 90 days. Now, let me go over this. I always talk about this. In case y'all don't know, I don't drop gems. I don't drop nuggets. I drop boulders. This is the first boulder of the day. You can earn $200 cash back with this card after spending $1,000. I'm not saying you have to spend $1,000 for the holidays. I'm not saying you have to spend $1,000 for Christmas. on purchases in the first 90 days of account opening. Here comes the boulder. Account opening is not the day you receive and activate the card. Account opening is the day that you approve for the card. So your typical card will come in 5 to 10 business days. Let's say it comes in 5 business days. That could be 8 to 10 actual days. You now have 80 days to hit that $1,000 minimum spend. Now, what's cool about this card? It's pretty simple. I like the fact any card that doesn't have my information on the front, it just says Bank of America, nothing flashy. Now, how to maximize your seasonal spending? I'm going to probably add some tidbits to this. I'm going to go over what they're saying, and then I'm going to throw my 2 cents in it. Let me see if I can highlight it. With the Bank of America Customized Cash Reward Card, you'll earn 3% cash back on a category of your choice. Now, the categories could be online shopping. It could be gas. I have mine set to gas. I don't do a lot of online shopping, but if it was me and it's the holiday season, I would, and we're going to have gas covered. I'm going to show y'all that in a minute, but I would set this card to online shopping. Why? A lot of people are going to Walmart.com. They're going to Target.com. They're on Amazon. And if it's online shopping, you're going to get 3% cash back. Add 2% cash back at grocery stores and wholesale clubs. You don't have to worry about grocery stores, but your boy may just put you in a touch with a better card for grocery stores. Stay tuned to the end of this live stream or the end of this video. And you also get 2% cash back at your Sam's Club, your Costco, your wholesale clubs, and 1% on everything else. If this is the only card you have, you're looking at 3% cash back online shopping, 2% when you make your dinner for the holidays. And if you go to a wholesale club instead of a grocery store, you cover there, and 1% on everything else. There is a $2,500 quarterly cap on the combined 3% and 2% spending each quarter. Then it'll turn into 1%. So the quarter, you could split up to $2,500 and get the 3% cash back on the category of your choice, and 2% cash back at grocery stores and wholesale clubs up to $2,500. Now, one of the spending categories that they want to talk about is home improvement and furnishings, a category that includes floors, antique stores, hardware shops, and the list goes on and on. If you go to, say, Home Depot or Lowe's and you get your tree, your wreath, some of the decorations there could be a little expensive instead of going to Walmart. You can get 3% cash back on these. And if you decide to buy some flowers for whatever reason, or if you want to do some shopping, you have a relative or a friend that loves antiques, you may go to an antique store. All this is going to fall under home improvement and furnishings, as well as, I mean, I'm not going to be building anything. Somebody may build a fake snowman. You can go to the hardware shop. Now, I'm not going to go over all of this here because I pretty much just covered all that. So the next card, now every card that I'm naming, I couldn't find my Bank of America card for some reason. It's somewhere in this house. But every card that I'm covering, I actually have, and I'm going to show you. Yeah, I did bring my wallet. For the one time, I finally brought my wallet during the live stream. I purposely grabbed it. It was in my jacket. Next is the Chase Freedom Flex. No annual fee. Again, annual fee is none. You have a welcome offer another welcome offer, $200, and you only have spend $500 on purchases in the first 3 months of account opening. Boulder number 2. You have to watch this 90 days in this 3 months. Now, 90 days is 90 days, but 3 months, if you open it today, December 4th, you have January 4th, February 4th, you have to March 4th. May not equal 90 days, could be 89 days, could be 92 days. But after account opening, that's what's key, when you actually apply and get approved for the card. Going in my trusty wallet here. Actually, I took it out. It's missing too, but I do have a Freedom Flex in there. Now, what I like about the Freedom Flex, other than the no annual fee and the way to maximize your spend, the Freedom Flex currently, it earns 5% on rotating categories each quarter with a $1,500 cap on 5% spending. Remember, with the Bank of America Customized Cash, you could spend up to $2,500, but you only got 3%. Here, you can spend up to $1,500, but you'll get 5%. You do have to activate. Now, with the Bank of America card, once you set up a category, it's there until you decide to change it. With the Freedom Flex card and another card we're going to discuss, you have to activate it each quarter, usually around the 15th of the preceding month. So this is December. Around December 15th, I'll be able to activate my quarter one 2025 bonus category. Now, the fourth category for 2024 includes purchases through PayPal. I'm right here in case you're wondering, which is one of the easiest quarterly categories to max out since you buy many seasonal purchases and use PayPal as your payment method. If you're online and you don't want to mess with the 3%, you want to max out the 5% first, then take your Bank of America card if you happen to have both and move over to 3%. All you have to do is, hey, pay through PayPal, set up your Chase Freedom Flex as the payment method. Don't choose PayPal as the payment method. Set up your credit card. It's going to go through PayPal. You're getting the 5% and you're winning. Now, one of the things that I like about the Freedom Flex, you will get points. It doesn't say, it said 5% cash back, but it's going to be in the value of points. Let me give you a good example of that. 1,000 points is $10. All you have to do is carry the zero, carry the decimal over two places, and it'll pretty much tell you. Now, if you have the Chase Sapphire Preferred card, you can transfer those points and then transfer to partners such as United, Southwest, Marriott, Hyatt. We're not going to worry about that. We're just talking about people that only have the Freedom Flex card. Now, we're moving down. This card I know is in the wallet because I just saw it. Is my Chase Freedom Unlimited card. Keep in mind, I also had a Freedom Flex and a Sapphire Preferred. There it is, ladies and gentlemen. That is my Freedom Unlimited card. Another no annual fee card. You're not paying to have any of these cards. I'm going to talk about that in a second. Now, the welcome off on this card is a little different. They're not going to give you cash back after spending so much money. You will earn an additional 1.5% cash back on everything you buy on up to $20,000 spent in the first year, which is worth $300. Typically, it's 1.5% for a certain amount, but this bonus is giving you up to $20,000 spent in the first year. Keep in mind, ladies and gentlemen, that is $300 cold cash plus the 1.5% that you're earning. Keep that in mind. Now, with this is, you can earn 5% back on travel purchase through the Chase Travel Portal. Meaning, with this particular card, if you're going to see Aunt Mary or Uncle Joseph, oh man, I don't know. No pun. I mean, that just came out right there. I don't have an Uncle Joseph, but I do have an Aunt Mary. You can get 5% if you go through the travel portal. You'll get 3% cash back on dining and drugstore purchases, as well as 1.5% back on all other purchases. So when you go to the drugstore or you dine out, it's not going to count as that 1.5 on the 20,000. It's going to count as 3%. Keep that in mind. This means you can use it on purchases that wouldn't ordinarily earn bonus reward, like your local holiday festival or your online order. Like the Freedom Flex, you can pair this with the Chase Sapphire Preferred, transfer those points over, transfer them to travel partners. Moving on down, next on the list is the Capital One Venture card. I actually like this card. Hopefully y'all can see it. It is a metal card. The rest of it is the rest of them are plastic. None of my information on the front. And it's actually, if you look real close, go online, and I'll show you in this picture. It is a passport. It's a picture of a passport that's on the card. Now, this card does have an annual fee of $95. You're going to see why. Now, you will earn 75,000 bonus miles. That's equivalent. Remember, I said carry the decimal over two places. 1, 2. That's worth $750 when you spend $4,000 on purchases within the first 3 months from account opening. One thing I want to point out, and a lot of people see these minimum spend requirements and like, man, I can't spend $4,000. It's not on holiday shopping. It's not $4,000 for Christmas. You don't have to go, I'm dating myself. You don't have to go buy a racetrack or a remote control car or a bunch of Barbie dolls or a PlayStation 12. And I think they're at 5 right now. I'm being facetious. You don't have to spend all this money. You have 3 months. And then you got to think, you have the holidays coming up. You also have your insurance bill, your car insurance if you have a car, your cell phone bill, your streaming services, your utilities, if you have your own place, your electric bill, your water bill, your gas bill, if that's not included in your rent. The list goes on and on of what, now you cannot pay your rent, mortgage, or your car. No, you can't pay a loan with another loan. And basically, when you use a credit card, that is a loan. So now, 4,000, you'll get 750 bonus miles. You can kind of see what I was talking about. There it's stamped, got a little airplane, and it's an indicator of a passport. I kind of like that. Now, with the Capital One Venture Rewards card, you'll get unlimited 2 miles for every dollar spent on every purchase, whether it's seasonal decor, regular stuff, your cell phone bill, everything that I just named. You're getting 2 miles for every dollar spent. Your electric bill or your gas bill is $300 in the month of December. You pay the $300, you're going to get 600 miles, and it's going to go toward that $4,000 as far as you getting the 75,000 bonus miles. Now, when your venture miles, they can be used. Let me go ahead and highlight this here. Your venture miles can be used as a statement credit to pay off eligible travel purchases, or you can transfer miles to one of Capital One's 15 plus airline and hotel transfers. With my Capital One card, what I like to do is call the travel purchase eraser, which is the first thing they're talking about. As long as it's a travel purchase, let's say it's 750,000 miles. If I decide to fly to California and it's a $400 round trip ticket, I can go in there and take those 75,000 miles, erase. It has to appear on my statement, erase the $400 and still have 35,000 miles left. Remember, 75,000 is equivalent to $750. I'm erasing $400 worth of travel, still leave 350. You move the decimal over from 350, it's going to be 35,000 miles. It's that simple. Last time I used this card was for the Midnight Cruise 2023. I had a suite on the cruise. Now, here's what I want to talk about. The Citi Double Cash card. I actually have this card in my arsenal as well. It doesn't get a lot of use. There it is right there. I don't really use it. Now, I do have it. It has no annual fee. I took advantage of that. I still take advantage of that. I had a card. I haven't canceled it. The welcome offer, I got $200 cash back after spending $1,500, but they gave me 3 months to do it. Now they're giving people 6 months to do it. 6 months to spend $1,500 on purchases, and you'll get $200 cash back. And it's lovely. Now, here's what I don't like about the card, and this is why I would switch it over. If you know you'll be spending a lot of different places and want to make sure you get some good cashback rewards, the Citi Double Cash is an excellent choice. With it, you'll earn an unlimited 2% cash back on all purchases. Let's stop right there. They lead the consumer to believe, and you're going to get 2% cash back on all purchases. I was watching the news the other night. Do you know people are still paying their credit card debt from last Christmas, last holiday season? And with this card, you're going to get 1% when you buy and 1% when you pay. Well, if people are still paying for last year's holiday expenses, yes, it's going to eventually be 2%, but it's 1% because I made the purchase. And how much of the 1% have I recuperated if I'm still paying for last year's purchases? No, it's too much calculations for Rod. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to choose a different card. Remember, it's not 2%, but I have my Freedom Unlimited card that's going to give me 1.5% if I play my cards right. I'm also going to transfer that for travel. And if I use a travel report, I'm getting another 25% off with my Sapphire Preferred card. So you have to have a strategy. I'm going to take the Citi Double Cash card out of this equation. So we're at 4 cards. However, what I'm going to do is I'm going to substitute that with another card. And let me go ahead and share my screen here. I'm going to substitute that with another card. And y'all bear with me here. Then I got to show y'all something. I got to get y'all opinion on something that ain't got nothing to do with a credit card. But, well, yeah, dude, because I might need a credit card. All right. Here's the card I would use. And I don't like how this, let me go back. Let me go back here. It gives us a bigger picture here of what I want to show y'all and why I would use this card. So with this card, now remember with that Citi Double Cash that I'm taking out, but I'm gonna put the Citi Custom Cash And yes, I do have this card in my arsenal as well. Another no annual fee credit card. It's not costing me anything. There's a Citi Custom Cash card. It's at the top of my wallet. Now, you're going to get 5% cash back on your top eligible spend category. You control, unlike the Freedom Flex card, where they control the bonus categories, you control the bonus categories. Right now, you don't have to go in and set it to anything. It calculated for you. So you use your Citi Custom Cash. This is the only card you have. You use it at the grocery store. You use it for restaurants. You use it at gas station because you're riding around. You're trying to get Uncle Mary and Aunt Joseph's Christmas gift. You're going to dinner. You're doing all this stuff. You only have one card. Whichever category you use the most is going to give you 5% for that category and 1% on all other categories. So now, what I like about it, you can also earn an additional 4% cash back on hotels, car rentals, and attractions booked on the Citi Travel Portal through June 30th, 2026. Not 2025, a whole nother year. 4% cash back. And you're going to get $200 cash back after you spend $1,500 in purchases in the first 6 months, just like the double cash. And you can get a low intro APR, get 0% intro APR for 15 months on purchases and balance transfers if you choose to do so. No annual fee. And what I want to do real quick, and your 5% eligible categories include restaurants, gas stations, grocery stores, select travel, select transit. We don't have to worry about travel. We're getting 4% over there. Select transit. Transit is considered your bus, your subways, your trains. Select streaming services, drugstores, home improvement stores, fitness clubs, and live entertainment, your concerts, your football games, your basketball games. So I will take out the Citi Double Cash and replace it with this card. And what I'm going to do real quick, and I see we got 4 real homies in here, man. Not a lot of people here. Boy, I got to get back to doing lives and videos on this channel. Not a lot of people here. And I waited to the last minute to promote this. And I didn't do it like I normally would do it. But what I am going to do is go through some of these comments to make sure. Now, keep in mind, just because I discuss a topic does not mean that's the only topic we discuss. If y'all have other cards, other programs, other ideas that you want to discuss, please put it in the comments and we will be more than happy to discuss those. And let me see here. And then I'll once I get to the bottom of these comments, I'll go over some real quick. All right, we got Cooking with Love and More. Tap it in. Be safe. You too, my man. Hope you're having a good one. Speaking back, we got Why Love. So motivated channel members say good evening, Rod and chat. CJ and Sharice, we're in the building. What's popping, chat? We appreciate it. No problem. We got Lisa J. Stocks with thumbs up. If you're a content creator, please feel free to put hashtag content creator in the comments. And we got RY says hi. What's going on, RY? Why Love is showing love. Back to RY. Call me Lonnie, another content creator that deals with points and miles is in the house. What's good, Rod? Good evening, everyone. Great to have you here, Lonnie, man. And we got my man, another content creator. He primarily does his content in Espanol and Spanish, but if you go over and say what's up, he is bilingual. He'll holler at you, and then, a lot of people in this live stream, and that is mi hermano, my brother Cesar Joel. He's showing love to Lonnie, and we got RY showing love back to Why Loves Motivate. I don't have any Capital One cards. Might look into one. Please keep in mind with your Capital One credit cards, one thing they will do, unlike any other credit card. Let me get a sip of coffee here. I think I got to turn around. All right, Capital One will pull all 3 bureaus. They'll pull TransUnion, Equifax, and Experian. Where, depending on the state you live, your Chase card, your American Express, they may pull Experian. Like primarily in Texas, they typically pull Experian. Experian. Some may pull Equifax. Some may pull TransUnion. Capital One will pull all 3. Keep that in mind while those are motivating anyone else that's looking at Capital One credit cards. If it's yours, hey, y'all still on the cruise? Say, hey, Rod, hey, Why Loves. I know I saw a video today where Aetna's World did a premiere getting ready to go on, and I think she went live. I didn't catch the live, but I did get a chance to see the premiere. But hey, those are it, man. Those are the 5 credit cards that I would definitely look at for to kind of maximize in 2024. Will it be the same in 2023? It depends on the bonus categories for the Freedom Flex. It depends on any other new cars that may come out. But one thing I would definitely look at is you have your, we're going to start from the bottom, your City Custom Cash, where you can kind of choose which category is going to earn 5%. We also have the Venture card from Capital One, where you'll get 2 miles per dollar spent on everything. We have the Bank of America Customized Cash Card, Rewards Cash Card, where you could actually choose which 3% category you earn. You had a Freedom Flex, 5% bonus categories is Home Improvement, PayPal, and you have the Freedom Unlimited, where you can get 1.5% on all purchases, 3% on dining, and 2% at grocery stores. So, no, 3% on dining, 2%, yeah. No, 3% on dining and drugstores, 1.5% everywhere else. I had to double check that. All right, man. These lives are getting right kind of where I want them. I don't want them to exceed an hour and a half. We're right now at the 26-minute mark, which one thing I just want to get y'all opinion on something, man. Let me make sure before I pull it up. And so I've been in the market for a purchase. I'm in the market for a couple of different purchases. Actually, I'm looking at another car. Looking at moving. But there's one other thing that I'm looking at that I kind of want to share with people and get your opinion on. We only got 3 people in here, man. I should have did this when I have 23 or 33 people in here. But I want to get some opinions on this. And this is something that I'm looking at. And I actually want me an English Bulldog. I've been wanting one for years. Let me make sure it's sharing the screen. Now, one thing is I don't want, now this dog look big, but I don't want a puppy. I don't want an 8-week-old puppy. I don't want a 4-year-old dog. I want something in between. This dog here is currently 12 weeks. So that's what? 3 months old. Pretty big for 3 months, which is, it's a male. I'm not messing with no females. But this kind of worried me because as we look at this dog, this is going to be a big dog, probably about 75, 80 pounds. I mean, look at it. Got the bluish gray as eyes, the color I'm looking for, which is like the fawn and white. He already had, 3 months old, he already had structure. Look at his, the way his broad shoulders. And I don't want a lot of wrinkles because you actually have to brush those wrinkles. Looking at this, very active looking. Look like he'll tear you up, and he's only 3 months old. I'm looking at the size here. Now, I wish the tail was a little shorter, but I can live with that. But just looking at it, it's already like, I ain't playing no games, man. And it looked big, but then I look at the size of the leaf, and it's actually going from one shoulder to the middle of his body. So that let me know it's really the way. Right there, the dog looked bad as hell. Like he's looking at me, look at him, mess up some stuff. And then right there is what I feel like I'm going to have when he's an adult. Broad shoulders, the look, the ears, everything is what I'm looking for. But I want to get y'all opinion and see what y'all think. Oh, me and this dog's name. And one thing I don't like when you look at these sellers is they give the dog a name before you get him. Now, 8 weeks old, 12 weeks old, I may be able to get away with changing it. But this dog's name is Green Machine. That's too much for Rod to say. Like I'd call him Tony or hey Billy, short for billionaire or something like that. Billi. I ain't talking about Billy Bob. But I just want to get y'all opinion. But there it is, man. It's the last call. We got 6 people. These numbers just doubled. And for the people that just came in, hit that like button. Subscribe if you haven't already done so. If you subscribe or if you've already subscribed, make sure your notification bell is selected to all and don't miss out on future content. Now, one of the things I do want to talk about, RY say, yes, that would be a big dog. Yeah, Green Machine is too long of a name. Yeah, I don't like. I've seen several names, some interesting names, but Green Machine, that's just too long. Now, if I was to get this dog, I figured that it couldn't adapt to another name. I would just probably call it Green because that's really all they're going to hear anyway. But one of the things I'm thinking about, and I was watching a live stream tonight credit cards. Let's talk about credit cards. Let's go a little bit farther. And I'm not going to spend a lot of time on this. How many is too many? You know, I've had as many as 32 credit cards. I know people that have 40. I know people that have 50. And I will say, oh, my back sitting, for the most part, when you get into the more credit cards you have, the more you have to think as far as your spending. Now, do you want to have that many credit cards so you can maximize your opportunities? Yes, you hear me say that all the time. Could I survive with just my American Express Everyday Preferred card? Yes. Now that card is discontinued, so the next card that's even closer to that would be the green card, which is a $150 annual fee, or the gold card, which is what, $275 or something like that. Annual fee, it was $250, maybe a little higher. So if I could only have one card, it would be my Everyday Preferred card, or in this case, the Amex Green card, because I could use that card for travel. I could use it for cash back, but I'm only getting 0.6% of a penny. So for every dollar that I cash back, I'm not getting a full 1 cent. I'm getting 0.6 of a cent. What's up? We got 7 real homies in the crib. I thank each and every one of y'all for being here. Now, that card has a $95 annual fee or $150 annual fee. Or would I get, now keep in mind, I can only have one card. Would I get, say, the Chase Sapphire Preferred card, $95 annual fee? I can redeem that cash back for 1 cent per 1 point. And I can also transfer it to Southwest, United, Hyatt, Marriott for travel. $95 annual fee. I'm getting more cash back if I need to take that route. I only have one card and I have transfer partners. Or do I opt for a no annual fee cash back card like the City Custom Cash, where I control where I'm getting 5% cash back? Or the Discover It, where I'm getting 5% cash back on rotating bonus categories, which is typically gas 1/4, grocery 1/4, and dining 1/4. In the fourth quarter is usually tailored towards holiday shopping, your Target.com, your Walmart.com, maybe PayPal. So I'm wondering, and I'm asking the people that are here right now, hey, what's up, Benjamin? How you doing, man? Glad to have you here. Thank you for being here. What I'm asking everyone right now, how many cards is too many? You know, this whole live stream, this article is talking about 5 credit cards to maximize holiday spend. And none of those cards, with the exception of the Capital One Venture card, had anything to do with travel. They were all based on cashback cards. You would have to get the Chase Sapphire Preferred, a 6 card for travel through Chase. Didn't even have any American Express cards on the list. So in 2025, I'm asking myself, I've already cut a lot of my credit card. I don't have 32 credit cards anymore. It was just too many. It wasn't too many to manage. I had fun managing it, but the annual fees start adding up. The what I was getting was starting to overlap. The benefits were overlapping, and I'm like, yo, man, does that even make sense for me to have this many cards? Yes, I like the fact that I can go and use my business go and get 4% cash back at gas stations. Then I can use my personal go and get 4% cash back at grocery stores. I could use either the 2 cards and get 4% cash back on dining out, or 4 times the points. That's not a lot to keep up with. But then I've kind of shifted gears midstream, and now I'm going more of a cash back method. And I want to maybe earn cash back and pay for a couple of flights in 2025, to look at me paying for flights versus me using points and miles and seeing which way would I come out better. Will I still use points and miles credit cards? Yes, because I can still accumulate points and miles. And when I'm ready to travel and I don't have the cash or don't want to spend the cash, say, I'll give you a perfect example. When you go to Vegas, I really don't want to spend cash for a Vegas trip. Why not, Rod? Because, not saying everybody does, and I'm not a big gambler, but I'll dabble in roulette. I'll dabble with a little craps, maybe some blackjack, video poker, and I'm cool with $0.25 a bet. I'm cool with $1 a bet. I'm not going past that. but I need my cash. So that's a perfect example why I would want to use points and miles to get to my destination for the flight and for the hotel and save my cash for spending. Now, if I go somewhere, say, and I'm just thinking of Miami, I don't really need a lot of cash. I can use my credit cards and continue to earn more points, more miles, more cash back. So I'm kind of looking at that, man. And I kind of want to get your opinion and see where people are right now as we close out 2024. What's their plan for 2025? You always hear people talk about which cars are you thinking about getting in the new coming year. Well, I'm talking about which cars are you thinking about getting rid of in the upcoming year. Now, one of them that's on the chopping block for me, and I used the heck out of this card in 2024, and that's my business gold card. And your fees up to $325. I have a personal goal. Do I really need that 4% cash back? I mean, 4 times the points on gas stations is the only thing I'm really getting it at. I could use my city custom cash, 5% cash back at gas stations and keep it pushing and cut out a $325 expense. So that's one of the things I'm looking at. My green card is a $150 card, my Amex Green. I really don't use that card. I don't see one possibly getting $150 in value from that card. Maybe I did, maybe I didn't, but I something I'm taking a look at. Not getting rid of any Chase cards, airline, hotel. Now, one hotel card that I'm really considering is, good question. Yeah. One of the things I'm considering is my Marriott card, another $95 annual fee card. And I only get 2 points for every dollar spent everywhere unless I'm staying at a Marriott property. It'll take me forever to get 50,000. I got to spend 25 grand to get 50,000 Marriott points. Now I have options. What's my favorite word? Options, baby. I have options to transfer my membership rewards points from American Express or my Chase Ultimate Rewards points from my Sapphire Preferred over to Marriott, while maybe getting 5% or 5 times the points with the Freedom Flex, or 4 times the points at gas stations with the Business Gold, 4 times the points at grocery stores with the Personal Gold. But do I want to use those points for Marriott properties when I can stay at Hilton? And then let's talk about Hilton and American Express. I get 2 Hilton points for every 1 American Express point. So when I see a Hilton property that's 50,000 Hilton points, I'm not really tripping, because in actuality, I could transfer 25,000 Amex membership reward points over to Hilton. That's going to equal 50,000 Hilton points, and I'm chilling. Let's not even talk about Hyatt, where I've stayed in some top-notch properties for 12,000 points. Hyatt points. I've stayed at the Hyatt Regency downtown Dallas. I've stayed at the Hyatt Regency San Francisco, the Hyatt Regency downtown Denver. Got upgraded from a 1-room king size to a 1-bedroom suite in Denver. So the question that I'm proposing in part 2 of this live stream is not which cars are you, even if you're thinking about getting, I'd love to hear those too, but are you thinking about getting rid of any cards in 2025? Another card that I've already got rid of, I talked about it in this, and not a bad card, was my Capital One Venture card, $95 annual fee. Again, 2 miles for every dollar spent wasn't bad, but that was $95 that I'm saving. And my wallet right now has, to give y'all an idea, and I'm not going to show you in case I do a what's in my wallet video, but I have 1, 2, 3. Out of my 8 cards, 3 are no annual fee. I can't tell you which one. Then 1, 2, I'm running a 4, a 5. Oh my God, this is crazy. I just realized this. This is, oh snap, it's choking me. What's up, Controversial Crew? What's going on, Scott? How you doing, my man? Now, I'm running a 5-card American Express setup right now. Why? One of the cards is for cash back, and the other 4 is for membership reward points. I don't, and every one of them has an annual fee. 95, 325, 275, 150, 95. Is that too much? Is that, I mean, man, I'm okay. I'm getting free travel, but damn, how much am I spending in annual fees for this free travel? Now, I'm going to tell you what, Point Blank Travel. The name came from me giving people point blank information. If I see something that's working for people, I'm going to put it out there. If I see something that may not be working for people, I'm going to put it out there. It doesn't matter. I'm not going to sit over here and, yeah, credit cards, free travel, but there's a cost to everything. Now, if you have a bunch of no annual fee cards and you're earning 5% cash back, 4% cash back, 3% cash back, 2 all the way down to 1.5, and sometimes 1% cash back, and you're not paying an annual fee for that credit card, and you're saving that cash back to go take a trip to Vegas, you get your flight. Now, it may take you a while, it may not, but you get your flight, you get your hotel room, and you get your spending money all from no annual fee cash back cards. To me, that's free travel. But if I'm paying a $325 annual fee, or I'm paying a $275 annual fee, or I'm paying a $95 annual fee, is this really free travel? Maybe not free, but a lot of times, if you become a master of your craft, you'll know how to maximize and have a $95 annual fee card, but get $300 worth of value. And in all actuality, call it an effective annual fee. Or you may have a $350 annual fee card, and by the time you use all the credits, the Uber credits, the Lyft credits, this credit, that credit, the Grubhub credit, the Cheesecake Factory credit, your annual fee may be $30. That's what's called an effective annual fee. So, and right, ROI, is the juice worth the squeeze to you? Not is it worth it to Rod? Rod is the facilitator of this challenge. But is it worth it to you? Which cards were, a lot of mistakes that I made and people in this niche make is we'll see these gurus with the Amex Gold, the Amex American Express, Everyday Preferred, or we'll see them with the Chase Sapphire Preferred. And they just figure, I have to go out and get this card. I have to have it. This is a card I have to have. But they don't travel. What's the point? Why not get you a no annual fee cash back card? Am I just promoting no cash back annual fee, no annual fee cash back card? No, I'm not. But why not get that card and use your earnings on something? Say you want a new sewing machine, or you want to get a puppy, or you want to go and take yourself on a shopping spree. You don't travel, but there's still other things you can do, man. I just want to put it out there. What's going on, J.R. Hill, another channel member in the house. Also, speaking of channel members, I am posting articles that I really don't have time to do videos on. Sometimes I'll do it to the public. The majority of the time, I do it for members only, and it may be a savings link here, or earn 40% bonus on your miles, or something that's prevalent to the travel world. And I'll put it out to the channel members. I may not do a video, I may not do a short, I may not do a live stream on it. With 3 channels, there's only so much time in a day. Hey, I'm doing good. Hello, Rod. How are you doing tonight? I am doing well, man. Well, that's it, y'all. That's pretty much all I have. This is the last call for comments. If y'all have anything, now is the time to put it in the comments section. I am going to roll out of here again. I'm trying to keep these short and sweet for people that are here to respect your time now, as well as people that may want to watch the replay. If you notice, we didn't start out with any pre-warm-up music or any of that. We just got down to the nitty-gritty. And that's what I want to do going into 2025 with this channel, with all of my channels, basically, is getting down to the nitty-gritty. If it's 45 minutes, if it's an hour and a half, but we're not trying to go 2, 3. We're not going 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 hours. We're not doing that anymore. I look at some of the videos, and yes, there was some good information being put out. But how far do people have to watch to get that information? Yeah, definitely check the replay, JR. It will be up as soon as I hit end the live stream. Well, there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Do me a favor if you haven't already done so. I don't see any comments coming in. Subscribe to the channel. Also, hit that notification bell, or there's an arrow that points down. You can click that or the notification bell. Make sure you go up, select all, so you don't miss out on future videos and live streams, get the notifications. Give this video a thumbs up, whether you're watching it now, live, or watching a replay. You never know who's looking for information like this. And every like, which is called engagement, will help the video get pushed out for people that may be looking for information like this. Again, don't forget to check out my extra link for the new generation and wallets down in the description. You will get a discount on the wallet. And I can tell you, man, I'm currently rocking a $500-$600 Gucci wallet. And I'm hopefully, I don't want y'all to see in case I do a video, but these are just like any other wallet. My cards are stacked up. And one thing I like about the extras, I can press a button, cards will pop up, and I can see everything, and I don't have to dig through 3 cards to get to one, or whatever the case may be. RY said, thank you, brother. I'm going to look at my cards and reevaluate them over the next few weeks. Man, great idea. Thank you, RY, for being here. Great idea. Definitely look at them and see which one is really working for you and which one that just may be there taking up space, or there because, like, I have a card. I tell you, I'll be pretty transparent. All right, thank you, RY. You have a Zoom meeting to jump on. Thank you so much for being here. My American Express Platinum card, $695 annual fee. I don't want to get rid of that card because it took me a lot to get that card. So, and we got my main man, Phil Mo 78 in the house. Say, hey, Rod, I'm late as usual. We'll catch the replay. Thank you. Well, there it is, ladies and gentlemen, for the 7 real homies that are in here. I'm getting ready to raise up. This was a 2-part live stream. We did talk about the 5 credit cards that you can maximize holiday spending. And we also talked about which cards could you possibly get rid of in 2025. Not which cards are you getting in 2025, but which cards may benefit your arsenal and save you some money and help you maximize your travel if you exterminate them from the equation in 2025. Well, there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. I'm gonna get ready to raise up again. Check out the Points Blank Network. You do have Points Blank Travel, the Points Blank Experience, where we do interviews with content and non-content creators. Invested with Rod, my up-and-coming channel, where I show you how to invest on a budget. That's the one that has the circle. And Points Blank Clips, I'm not really worried about it right now, so I'm focused on the 3 channels: Points Blank Travel, also known as PBT, the Points Blank Experience, also known as PBE, and Investing with Rod. And sometimes you hear me or other people refer to that as IWR, Investing with Rod. So make sure you check those out. I'm getting ready to raise up. Hope y'all have a blessed and prosperous week. Hope you have a great rest of your day, and I will be coming to you soon. Much love. Peace, y'all. We out of here. Y'all have a good one, and I will be seeing y'all later. Much love, y'all.